The Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, is one of the epic centers in Nigeria with very high statistics of COVID-19 infections and fatalities. According to the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, the FCT contributes over 14,000 cases to Nigeria's more than 110,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19. At least 118 patients have also died from COVID-19 complications in the FCT. Notwithstanding these scary realities, many residents still do not adhere to the safety protocols. This has contributed to the rise in the numbers of the new infections. For instance, on Friday, January the 8th, the number of new infections in the FCT was 153. It rose to 206 on Saturday, January the 16th. In spite of the rise in the number of new infections, the FCT Secretary, Health and Human Services Secretariat, insists that the surge has not overwhelmed the centers.
Presently, I can tell you we have about 1,000 beds. In this dome now, we have about 70 patients on admission. The capacity is 300. In Idu, so out of the about 500 bedded facility, we have just about 12 patients. So I think we are okay.
There were at least 10 functional government-owned isolation and treatment centers during the first wave of the virus in the FCT, but 2 of these centers have been shut. Access to film these isolation centers is restricted, but we spoke with Professor Yunusa, the team lead at the COVID-19 treatment center in Gwagwalada.
One thing that is classically clear is that more patients require oxygen. We can't overemphasize that. They require oxygen. Now we have patients that require dialysis, and then we also have patients that actually have other comorbidities that are not, kind of those comorbidities that we usually kind of like expect.
He also speaks on the need to motivate the team members because of the risks they are exposed to.
The manpower, but the doctors, the nurses, the hygienists, the security men, every other team, administrators, the people that make us click, something has to be done to actually make sure that they are encouraged. Because, motivation is key. When you are motivated, you go all the hog and you try to make sure that you put in the best.
Meanwhile, the FCT Secretariat highlights preparations for vaccines.
Some of the vaccines require about minus 70 degrees centigrade but there are some that do not need up to that level of temperatures. We are getting ready with our cooling systems, with our everything.
Nigeria's COVID-19 cases are rising rapidly amidst so much uncertainty about the ability of an already overstretched healthcare system to manage the situation should the cases continue to rise uninterrupted.